loves racing.
What's happening? It's Saturday morning. What's the date today, Talan? You know?
I think the 14th.
14th. We are coming out here to the shop. As you can see, I come out here yesterday, started getting the engine ready to come out. Got the carburetor and all off right here. Talan, what you doing?
Put some tires on it.
Putting some tires on it. We're gonna put some tires on it. Well, I guess wasn't really thinking last time we put it in here, but we're gonna roll it out and drain the water, and then get ready to pull the engine. We're taking it back to Dougie. Shoot, there's no way we could have raced what we run 10 nights with the B mod.
Yes, sir.
Just wouldn't have been possible without him and Kale and their family. They've been so good to Talan since day one.
Good motor too.
Yeah, very good motor. Yeoman, it was one of Dougie and them spares, and we're giving it back to them. We're gonna take, let me see, it's over here. We are gonna take one of the engine that was out of White Lightning right there, and have it converted to a B mod motor. It's got something wrong with it, either low bore off the cam or something. Actually, Dougie and them took it to Vado last year and had problems with it, and we hadn't done anything to it, but we'll probably put it on time lapse while we jerk this engine out, and we'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. What about the 604 late model race? You've been the 100,000 to win.
Hooter's doing good.
Yeah.
And Chase, he ran pretty good, I think. I didn't.
Well, he got, Jason said he got into a tire, infield tire, and bent the nose. Now, remember he bent the nose in that B or something. Yeah. I think he'll have a little ways to come, but man, it's a lot of good cars there, and the track really hadn't been.
It's been like
it's been actually pretty terrible for that kind of money on the line, but ain't really nothing you can do about it. Just race on it. Yeah, everybody's on the same track, but tonight's a new night.
I think I seen where Chase is maybe in the E main.
No, or
not
D?
the E, maybe the D. And they take top 10, so they're starting 30 cars. And he starts. I know he starts in a transfer in the first race.
Pooter's locked in though. I think he's starting 9th.
He starts 9th. Turbo's 10th, right beside him.
It's gonna be a good show. We'll for sure be watching. Wishing everybody good luck, and wish we were there, but kind of glad we're not there. But anyway, that's it for now. We'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. What's happening? It's what's today? Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
It is Tuesday. We just actually gonna just talk a little bit in this video, tell you some things we got going. We got some things going, huh, bud?
Yeah, some really good things.
Got a lot going on. As y'all seen, took the engine out of the B mod here and took it back to Dougie. We gotta for sure thank Dougie and Kale for loaning us an engine to, we put 10 nights on it?
I think so. Well, 11 technically, because we had a practice night.
Yeah, so really wouldn't have been able to race the B mile without them for sure, and without Cade and just everybody that pitched in and made it possible. But so as far as the B mod goes, talking about an engine, we've talked to a few different engine builders because we're going to get our own engine, and of course we're trying to go the cheapest route possible. Well, I had a limited mod engine, actually, that Lance and Lisa, it was theirs, and they said we could convert it to a B mod engine for Talan, which would be pretty much the same motor, just have to get the compression down to 9.5 to 1. So it had a low bore off the cam and a broke lifter. But anyway, we spoke to a few different engine builders, and everybody we spoke to was willing to help Talan, which is huge. Like, I mean, people that's helped us. But I know it may sound crazy, but I remember when I was trying to get racing, and I had a guy that helped me. He actually furnished the engine when I ran mods. His name is Randy Jean, R&R Race Engines, just kind of does it on the side. So I've never really been in control of the engine since I've been buying engines. It's just been a crate motor or something like that. But I gave Randy a call. He's got a dyno now, and kind of told him what we had, and he was all in. So it just made me feel good to help somebody who's helped me in my racing, which is Randy Jean. So we took that motor to him when?
The
Friday or Saturday?
Friday night, I think.
Yeah, Friday night. He already tore it down. He's going to go through it, rebuild it, get it legal for the B mod class, and so we're pretty excited to go with him and be able to use him. Like I say, somebody who's helped me get started in racing when I couldn't afford an engine myself. So you pretty excited about that?
I'm really happy about that. I mean, he builds really good motors, so I mean.
And the cool thing, he's got his own dyno now, so we can tune on the dyno, and make sure that's not Mama beeping. I mean, texting, because
No.
he can tune. We can try different carburetors. I mean, we can get the max out of our engine with his dyno being just right there at our fingertips. So that's huge. What else we got going, Talan? We got
big sponsorship.
Oh yeah, while we're talking about the B mod, I think so. Talking about sponsors, first off, you got to thank everybody who helped this year. I don't think we had the year that we were hoping for.
Definitely not, but I mean,
let me turn right here.
Well, I mean, we had like some really, really good sponsors this year. Some of them come on board, and some of them staying for next year too. But
yeah, I mean, Talan's already reached out to. I kind of put that in his hands because the first year or two, I kind of reached out and tried to help talk to people and get sponsors, but they're not sponsoring me; they're sponsoring him, and that's some responsibility I'm putting on him now, is stay in contact with him and build a relationship with him. And you've already spoke to just about everyone from this past year, and everybody, most of them's reached out, and most of them's on board again for next year, which is huge. And I know he probably don't really understand it right now, how important sponsors are. I feel like he does, but not to the extent that I realize how important they are. But huge shout out to all of them.
Yeah. B-Mod, we had Murphy Oil Company. He did the motor. And then Cade with CDR Race Cars, Donnie, Colby, Scotty, all of them that's up there working. They gave me a really good car. I really couldn't ask for a better car to start out, so it was really good. And then we had the supercar, which was Mr. Robert Metz. He owns it. And then Mr. Chad helped us this year with setup and stuff. And then we had Mr. Morgan Bagley helping us a little bit. And then it was Doggy Days LLC, Curtis & Son Companies, and R&L Truck Repair were our sponsors. And Bulletproof Tees, he sponsored us a suit and stuff for the supercar, so huge shout out to him. And he also does really good shirts. So, and then for the crate car, we had Murphy Oil Company. Well, Mr. Jason Nasis with Nasis Motorsports. He helped us out. He's the car owner. He's helped us out tremendously a lot this year. So huge shout out to him. Murphy Oil Company on the crate car, Elefanto's Trucking, First Class Septic, Southland Delivery, Sideline Sports and Screening, ELE Construction, J&J Motorsports, Cypress Big Tex Trailers, CDR Race Cars, Forest Hill Growers, Fox Racing Shocks, Chris Ferguson. I think that's it. We had, like I said, a lot of people on board, so huge shout out to them.
Good deal. I don't know. I didn't even look to see if you got them all or missed any or not, but while we're talking about sponsors, the B mod, like we just got, I would say, our primary sponsor for the 2025 season. We're pretty
fired up.
excited about it. You want to tell them?
S&S Fishing and Rental, Mr. Shane and Chili Sprinkle.
That is Cade's
Car owner.
Yeah, that's Cade Dillard's car owner.
He owns all the late model
all
stuff.
the super stuff, for him to run the World Outlaw. Mr. Shane reached out to me probably a few months ago and just said he wanted to talk to me, and said Cade spoke highly of Talan, that he was a respectful kid and a hard worker, and that means more to me than anything. So anyway, talked to him a few days ago, and he's on board. He's going to be a huge help to Talan and myself and the B-Mod program. We're like really excited about that. And like I said, we hadn't spoke to everybody, but I think most people are coming back. And once we seal the deal on that, we'll let you know. And then as far as Mr. Jason with Nicest Motorsports, the crate car here, this is a 2018 Black Diamond. It was clipped in 19. It's got a 19 front clip on it. We are going to sell it. It's going to be, just get with me if it's something you're interested in. It's race ready. Wall to wall, fresh rebuild. What's it got? 3 nights on it?
I think so.
3 races on it. The shocks from PRP Suspension, Fox Shocks, got 3 nights.
races.
The rear end, ring gear and pinion, 3 races maybe? Two races.
2, yeah.
I mean, this car has a lot of new parts, new axle tubes on both sides. I don't think we had the results with the crate car that we were looking for, and we fought a bent rear end most of the season. Talan got in the wall on a practice night, and we just changed the right rear axle tube, and then actually the left rear axle tube was bent too. Once we got that changed and the new fresh engine, shoot,
It was really
top
good.
5.
Top 5, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. So, I mean, I think the car will compete in the crate world around here for sure. So if anybody's interested in a crate car, we're gonna sell it race ready minus seat. We got some few spares, and we got over here, I'll show you, it's a brand new 604 crate motor from wall to wall. It has never been in a car. I mean, it tells everything. Wall to wall performance engines right here. It's actually just got dyno time and tune. We're gonna sell it. I have a brand new that I own set of, I don't know if you can see it right here, Profab headers. The box has never even been opened. As you can see, the tape still, I mean, it's just been sitting in the box. I bought those to put on the Black Diamond. But I was kind of waiting to see exactly what we was gonna do, because I figured I got them late in the season. But that's a little over $2,000 for that set of headers. If somebody's interested, I'll cut them a deal. I mean, they brand new. And like I say, just a few spare parts and some wheels and stuff like that. So if anybody is interested in a crate car, I mean, it could use some sides on it, but the deck's all good. I mean, it's, as you can see, I mean, it's a nice car. Like I say, it could probably use, well, I know I would put some sides on it, but we're gonna pull the seat, and I mean, it's race ready. Transmission's got, what, probably 12 races on the rebuild?
Probably.
I'm trying to think what else. I know Mr. Ronnie at Wall to Wall told us on this rebuild, this was the strongest crate motor that has ever been through his shop. So that's a plus. I know in the crate world, every little bit helps. But anyway, that's it. Anything else you can think of?
Thank all the sponsors.
If anybody's out there, we got just a couple spots left. Oh, and as far as selling this car, Jason's not getting out of racing. Like, I think we're about to take a little different path. We've kind of got something in the works right now. Not going to say anything. You can guess if you want what direction him and Talan's going, but
We'll have us another car.
We planning on getting another car, something keep here to replace the crate car. We're still doing the super deal with Robert. Probably catch
5-10 races.
Yeah, 5 to 10 races this coming year. Sponsorship opportunities for that car to help Mr. Robert. It's expensive to run a supercar. I see that. And then got a few spots left on the B mod, which will also convert over to the other car. Once we know more, we'll let you know. But anyway, if we don't see you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And what you think about your season this year, Talan? What's your thoughts like? Could it have been better? Could it have been worse? Did you learn? I
learned a ton. The season definitely, I feel like it could always be better. After last year, we had a really good season, so I kind of come in thinking that we were going to have a good one, but I guess every so often you have a bad one. So at the end of the season, I don't feel like we really could have done much better than what we did. We had 7 out of 10 races, won in the B mod, and then we went up north and we ran really good. I think we were we probably were at least a top 3 car there, but just driver mistakes. Driver mistakes were a lot of the cause for the whole season. I don't know, I guess I'd get in over my head, but I feel like I learned from all of them, and hopefully I can take all the learning into 2025 and make it better.
Good deal. Well, it's always going to be mistakes, but you just got to learn from them and move on. But it's looking big for this year. Hopefully a lot of racing.
I'm ready.
We're going to hit the B mod hard. We're going to we already made plans for the 30,000 to win B mod race at Arrowhead. We registered for the Mod War 100.
99 Nationals.
Yeah, the 99 Nationals. I think that's in Oklahoma or somewhere. Yeah. We're going to go to that with the B mod. We're going to try to hit the B mod on some bigger shows, and
maybe we end up back at the Turkey Bowl too.
Yeah, try to get some cars out there for Cade. If anybody's interested in a B mod, get with us. Oh, another thing, we met with Bo with Fast Shaft.
Oh yeah,
Fast Shaft was a sponsor of ours last year, and the guy that was working there?
Pat.
Yeah, Mr. Pat was there. He's gone, so at the Gateway, we got to meet with Bo. He's the owner of Fast Shafts. He's still going to help our program. And if we don't have it now, but we're going to be getting a new dry shaft here soon. If anybody's looking for a dry shaft or wants a dry shaft, you can get with us, get with Talan. We can get you hooked up. But we'll be able to tell more about it once we get our shaft and show you what we got. But anyway, that's it. We will catch up with y'all later. We'll see y'all around.